Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by mountains and wind, lived a kind priest named Tsiga and his gentle wife Hailu. They loved God with all their hearts, but they had no child. Every night they knelt together and prayed, "Lord, you gave life to Sarah, you gave hope to Hannah. Please, Lord, hear our cry." Years passed. Their hair turned gray. Their hope grew weaker, but they never stopped praying. One night, as they prayed with tears, the candle in their small home began to flicker. The air changed, warm, bright, and full of peace. Suddenly, a great light filled the room. An angel of God stood before them, glowing like fire yet gentle as light. The angel said, "Do not cry. The Lord has heard your prayer. A son will be born to you, a light to the world, a child of heaven. You will call him Tekle Haymanot, the plant of faith." The couple fell to the ground, trembling and crying. The angel's voice faded into the night, but the peace of heaven stayed behind. Months later, under a golden sunrise, a baby cried for the first time. The mother held him close and whispered, "My son, you are God's promise." From that day, the home was filled with joy. The baby grew fast, gentle, quiet, and full of light. When other children played, he sat alone and prayed. When others fought, he shared his food. His eyes shone with kindness, and his smile felt like peace. People in the village began to whisper, "This child, he is not like others." One day, as the little boy knelt in prayer under a tree, a white dove landed on his shoulder. It stayed there, calm and still. The people saw it and fell to their knees. "God is with him," they cried. His mother, watching from afar, wept with joy. She whispered, "This child is not mine. He belongs to heaven." Every night, as the stars filled the sky, his parents thanked God and said, "You gave us a son from heaven, and through him, faith will never die." They didn't know yet that this child would grow to pray for years without rest, that he would stand on one leg with wings of angels, and that his name, Tekle Haymanot, would shine forever in the heart of the world. As Tekle Haymanot grew, his faith grew even stronger. He spent his days helping the poor, healing the sick, and speaking gently to anyone who was broken inside. When people asked why he was always calm, he smiled and said, "Because my heart lives with God." One night, while he prayed alone, a voice came from heaven. "Tekle, rise and go. Many hearts have forgotten me. Bring back their faith." He kissed his parents goodbye and began his journey. He walked for many days, through deserts, forests, and mountains. He slept under trees, ate little, and prayed through every storm. Sometimes people welcomed him with love. Other times they laughed at him or threw stones. But he never stopped. He only said, "Even stones can build God's house." His hands healed the sick, his words lifted the sad, and his prayer brought peace where there was hate. Soon people began to follow him, not because he was powerful, but because his love felt like light. One day, Tekle found a quiet cave high in the hills. The air was cool and the world was silent. He knelt and said, "Here, Lord, I will live only for you." He began to pray. One day, then 2, then 10, then years. Day and night, his voice filled the cave like music from heaven. He forgot time. He forgot the world. He only remembered God. His beard grew long. His clothes grew old. But his heart burned brighter than fire. Then one day something happened. After so many years of standing in prayer, his leg broke beneath him. The pain was great, but he lifted his eyes to heaven and said, "Even if my body breaks, my faith will never fall." At that moment, a bright light filled the cave. Angels surrounded him with wings of gold. They lifted him gently from the ground. And there, in that holy cave, Tekle Haymanot continued to pray, standing on one leg, lifted by the strength of God. People from far and near came to see the miracle. They found a man surrounded by peace, his face glowing with heavenly light. He healed the sick, brought hope to the hopeless, and showed everyone what true faith looked like. Later, with God's help, he built a great monastery, Debri Libanos, a place of prayer, love, and miracles. He told his followers, "Let this mountain be a lamp for all generations." When his time came, He prayed one last time and whispered, "Lord, I have planted your faith in the heart of my people. Let it live forever." And the man who once stood on one leg for heaven was lifted into the light of God, his name shining forever as Saint Tekle Haymanot, the man of wings, the saint of unshakable faith.